Well, Ant, up here at Knockhill, it seems to be going like a pretty good race weekend for you so far, especially as far as the rookies are concerned.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was a little bit worried about the weekend in terms of pace through not racing here in the Clio since 2015. So I did feel a little bit on the back foot, but as soon as I did a track walk, I was like, this pace hasn't changed in a years. So we got in the car Friday and we were 10th in FP2. The car's been good all weekend, and now the lads have just told me that we've been put on pole for race 3. So we've got to try and get it off the line now. We're running the soft tyre in race 3, which is the better tyre this weekend. So we're just got to try and stay on track, I think. It's going to be rough.
Now, obviously, as you just mentioned, you've been promoted up to pole position. That's definitely going to, test your drivers. Your rookie is in the touring car, so it's going to be a nail-biting race for you.
Yeah, exactly. To be honest with you, I'm struggling to get this thing off the line this weekend as it is. So I think I'm definitely going to struggle from the front. Saying that, the front 2 rows I think are on the flat on top of the hill. So it should make it a little bit easier, but we'll see. Whatever happens, happens. It's like you say, it's my rookie year. We're learning. We're all learning. I'm still learning loads. The team are learning loads about the RML kit. So just see how we get on. Really, try and have fun.
Now, speaking of fun, for the final question, you AMD boys went out and did a bit of oval racing recently, so that was a way to take your mind away from touring cars.
Yeah, exactly. As a lot of you know, I've done ovals all my life and still race Formula 1 stock car every now and then. So there was a meeting at Lochgelly last night. I got Sean and Ollie out in a little 1300 saloon stock, and we had a bit of a race. I ended up putting Ollie in the wall, which he's still moaning about. He reckons he's got a bad back. He hasn't. No, it's a good laugh. Yeah, good laugh. It's nice to come up to Scotland and see some of the Scottish ovals. I've never been to them before, so it'd be nice to finish my hot rod and go back.
Okay, thank you much for your time, Ant, and very good luck for race 3.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
So, Ant Motorsport seems to be a sport of learning and learning from your mistakes, and unfortunately that's been the case in this race.
Yeah, 100%. I did all the hard work, got it off the line. Managed to hold Tom off for the first lap, which I was a little bit wary about, because obviously when you inherit pole, you don't fully feel like you should be there. You don't feel like you've got the pace to run at the front. And after the first lap, he tried to make a move on me, and it didn't work for him. He backed out of it, and I thought, we've actually got the pace here to run at the front. Started lap 2, went through the first sector okay, pushing on the rear tyres like I normally would, and they felt mint. And then going up the chicane, it just lost the right rear. Just felt like a stone cold right rear tyre, which was a bit of a slide. Had a bit of a moment. Slid one way, slid the other up over the chicane, and dropped the back wheel into the gravel. But that was no problem. It was then rejoining. Obviously, we'd lost momentum, and I think Rory Butcher had come over the hill unsighted and ran straight in the back of me, which pushed all the shell into the tyres and meant we had to pit. So that was the end of that, really.
Now, as you mentioned, you were worried before that race about the start, but you got start off cleanly. So, from a positive point of view, it's shown that you won't be phased if another situation comes up in the rest of the season.
Yeah, I'd be over the moon if we get the chance for a pole again. Got 3 weekends left. I think the chances of that's quite slim. But there's a lot of positives from that race. It's the most angry I've ever driven the car after going off, and we ended up having the 3rd fastest lap of the race, lapping quicker than the BMs and stuff. So there's a lot of positives. It's proved to me that I can drive the car that hard, and she'll take it and she'll give me a good time.
And finally, moving on to Rockingham, obviously you have a little bit more experience than around here, so what's the hope? Maybe a few top 10 finishes, maybe back on the podium for Jack Sears?
Yeah, hopefully. I've said all year I'd like to try and win the Jack Sears, and we are running out of time a bit here. And Proctor's had a DNF in race 2, but I think he had a good race 3 there, so he's took a few more points out of me. So to be honest, from championship wise for Jack Sears, we are running out of time a little bit. But if I can drive the car at Rockingham like we drove it then, coming back through the pack, I think we'll have some good fun.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, Ant, and very well done this weekend.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.